Hi guys, so this is part 6 of Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing's gone bad, nothing's got wiped, nothing's got deleted. We've still got the same characters we left on last. So yeah. One thing actually I did notice. I do need to move my camera down. Should be good. Just because of the like loot-based stuff. Yeah, just because of that. Oh, bloody cold tonight. I'm freezing. Don't know why. Heating's on. I'm about 21. But yeah. How are you guys tonight? Or today? Or whenever it is, where you are. Right, where? Oh, let's... I think my computer's something wrong with my computer, to be completely honest. The whole frame rate of the actual game. Just gonna check something. Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah, should all be good now. Should all be good. So, drag on.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
I'm joking.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Revelio. Protego. Incendio.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
The crazy thing is, I'm still really in the tutorial stage, which is crazy. How minutes?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
How many times because they had done that? Rather than me having to run to everyone. Right, let's see what quests I've got. Right, let's do... go straight down there, eh? Might as well. Why not?
Accio.
Future champion coming through.
Do the training dummy first.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
It's a good balance just to let everything sort of catch up with itself and that. Right. I want to go.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That.
That's it!
I want to go.
Accio. Incendio.
Good one!
Accio. Incendio.
Ah, wrong one. Shit.
Keep trying.
Right. So. I need to get to the point where I don't need to look what I'm doing. So the only one I'm ever really going to change, I think, is going to be the Inferno one. So
Incendio.
Is that one. The other two I'll keep as like pull, push and pull. Right, just wait for that to...
Accio. Levioso.
Idiot. So.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Incendio.
What was the next challenge? I don't know where that is. Successfully evade enemy attacks by by dodging. Roll. Dodge roll. Where can I find enemies though? Oh, I can just... Surely I can just do that in this.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Absolutely
Are you dealing
loadly.
with a partner?
Should I duel with a partner this time? Nah.
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit. Confringo.
I'm just basically just trying to avoid people's attacks at least 10 times. That's 2,
Find the one.
3, 4. Oh, 3.
Give him what for.
Incendio.
The winner.
There goes my wager.
Incendio.
Confringo.
Accio.
Ringo.
Incendio.
You're better than that!
Come on.
It's because I'm trying to dodge. I don't think it's working there. Like,
Incendio.
Springo.
Revelio. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Levioso.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes. Protego! Incendio!
Up now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Again, I completely forgot to let you guys read that one. Sorry about that.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Standard.
I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
He's a dummy.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Right, where do we want to go next? Actually, yeah, what quests do we have? Herbology class, all that. I'm missing something though. Got a feeling. Check on what we. Oh. So that's an appearance. Let's see. Might need to go to the Hogsmeade just to sell a couple of items at some point. Oh. Just the cape. Interesting. I thought there was another one that I couldn't use because I was too low of a level. Oh, I think it was that. It was that. Definitely that. I used one too many potions in that one as well. Just want to see what that looks like without anything on. That looks pretty cool. Doesn't quite match the aesthetic. Do you think that worked? Right. Really right. Do I want to do... Actually, herbology might be handy. Yeah, we'll do that first. We will do that one first. We shall. I literally don't think I'm even that far away from it, so... Ah, idiot. Didn't mark it. Should have just marked it. Right, enough faffing about. I can indeed-o.
I really have made a mess of things.
Incendio! Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
If I have time. Nah.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Oh, coming in. Just quickly do it. What happened there?
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
Not that way.
Where can I find a copy of A History of Magic?
Well, I'll just hear that. I'm not doing that yet. We'll do that though.
Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
One do that could have been. I've done that side.
Revelio. Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Leaving it up there for you guys for a second. Right. Whilst I'm here, I might as well.
Lumos.
It's so much easier to run downstairs than it is up. So I didn't see that being really any better. Oh, it was quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Ooh. Yeah.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
Oh, what? How do I go with a yeah.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
I wonder if you got different 300 gold. That was definitely worth it. All day long it was. Interesting. I was going to biology. Did have an inkling it was going to be outside.
Revelio.
And straight past it. It's bloody locked. Can't wait to learn that charm.
Revelio.
Nothing.
My sister's always wanting clearance. Emily promised.
Well, that was cool. That was extremely deep. Why was that so deep?
Revelio.
Does Professor Black have children of his own?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
I'm close to me. Got dinner, got similar ones.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Imagine that for a class, literally like 5 minutes
Now
long.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy, or
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
What is that potion?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that.
I was gonna say, what is that?
So we branch out, introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Press tab. I'll press and hold tab. Hold tab and tap on the mouse scroll wheel. Press tab to target. No.
Protego!
Do you know why? Pressured the wrong bloody one.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Yeah, probably.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
So, do I throw it by pressing tab? Yeah.
Revelio.
Let's go.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should all...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Am I?
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Sorted, mate.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes
You not
for
speed it
plants
up.
as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Damn straight, you better know it. And I'm potions class. Do I want to do potions class or now go visit her? Potions class.
Here.
There was a rumor.
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen Scarecrow work so fast.
You're brave though, aren't you?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he do.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
So that's the magical plant that we definitely need to get lots of, that's for sure. It looks like that's the only one ingredient that you need. Interesting. From the quest line.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumor.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Oh, pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Do I do it? Yeah.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Yeah? Yeah, done that. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Right.
Your potion should not be that colour, Miss McDowell.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
What do you reckon he's made?
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
What are you thinking? Oh, you're just checking it out, yeah. Yeah, literally. I'm still in the tutorial stage. I've been playing for like 6 hours in a little while. Yeah, I'm literally just waiting for this to finish. It's actually really good, to be honest. It's not quite what I was expecting, but
I thought it was going to be expected on like Harry Potter and all that stuff. It's not, is it?
no, it's not at all. No, you literally make your own character. Yeah, it's Hogwarts, basically. That's all it is.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and...
So yeah, look, I'll show you this. So this is the map so far that I've explored, literally. So I've only explored Hogwarts, then you go into the world. So you got Hogwarts, then you got the Hogsmeade here, and that's all I've explored. I've still got this whole open area.
That might have fucking elder meat all over.
Yeah, literally. Right, that. Save. I can't do it yet. I'm trying to basically, I've got to shoot to pick my girlfriend up from hers.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice...
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
I wonder where I'm gonna
I think each
go.
of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Right. Did that save? Alright guys, that will do it for this episode. If you did like, please drop a like, subscribe and ding dong that notification bell for any time I upload a video, whether that be Hogwarts Legacy or Call of Duty, because I do upload Call of Duty videos as well. But I will be seeing you guys in the next episode.